afternoon. Welcome to Client Appreciation Week. We're thrilled you've joined us today. My name is Christy McCune. I'm the Director of Client Experience. On this webinar for Dominion Payroll Updates, we'll be talking to several members of our team to showcase all the exciting initiatives we've rolled out this year, and they'll fill you in on what's on the horizon for 2025. So sit back and enjoy the webinar. Here with me now is Abby Andrews, who is our Product Solutions Manager. Welcome, Abby.
Thank you, Christy.
For talking with us today.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about your role here in the Product Solutions Department, and what does Product Solutions do?
Absolutely. So we assist in our client services. They operate through their tiers, and when they can't figure it out or it needs to go to the next level, it will come to us. We will troubleshoot, and if we can't figure it out, then it goes directly from us to iSolved. We are kind of like the direct liaison. We are the voice for our team here, and as well as you all. Back to iSolved, we assist with the release process, and our input to iSolved definitely shapes that.
Tell us a little bit about the release process. As our software partner, iSolved definitely does periodic enhancements and fixes. Tell us what that looks like.
Yes, so they recently kind of changed their model and their scheduling a little bit. So they have rolled out this 3-week release process, which we are loving. We're finding that it's giving them more time to test internally before rolling it out to us. We used to only get notified about the changes that were coming about 2 days in advance, and now we get notified about a week in advance. So it gives us more time for testing things before it rolls out that Friday.
Great. How do our clients find out about what's in these releases? How is that communicated to them?
Yeah, so we recently deployed on the Help Center as iSolved articles that will go over all of the release notes every 3 weeks. I recently reformatted them so that they all kind of standard and look the same. And so I definitely try to call out anything I feel like is client-facing, screen changes, anything I think that the clients should be aware of that's not internal changes for service bureaus.
Do you think these articles are helpful in assisting our clients in adopting some of this new functionality that iSolved rolls out?
Yeah, I do. I think it's definitely important for clients to stay in the know. iSolved is constantly adding new features. They're updating screens. The new features that come out they're adding them for you, so for you, the client. So they definitely want everybody to be aware of them, and a lot of them are free, so we want you to kind of use all of the services out there.
Anything else that's important about the iSolved releases that our clients should know about?
Yes, they will do. They will post bug fixes, release updates, just staying in the know.
Staying informed and reading those articles so that they know what's new and improved.
Yes.
That's great. So I understand we're planning to release a new opportunity for our clients in 2025. Can you walk us through how this ideas portal will work and how our clients can submit and track some of their enhancement suggestions?
Yes. So again, iSolved kind of just recently revamped their way of having us submit ideas to them, and so we are adapting that internally and rolling out this new product or feature to kind of mirror theirs. So we want to give the voice back to our clients instead of just things that we think would be a good idea. We want that input from our clients. They're the ones actually in the fields and using the system, and the more people that we have submit similar requests, the more attention it gets from iSolved, which does shape their release schedule and model as well.
That's awesome. How are we ensuring that our team is reviewing and considering these enhancements and passing them along where necessary?
Yes. So we just recently kind of developed an ideas team within our within our company, and we take a member from each department so that we kind of have like a well-rounded knowledge represented from everywhere, and we will review them on a bi-weekly schedule to begin. We'll see how the schedule might need to modify the more or less requests that we get in, but we will review them and then we will submit them to iSolved. We will try to notify you all as we submit them, but the turnaround time on iSolved, it could be delayed. So, we will keep that in mind and adjust our notifications and process kind of as needed.
What is the process if a client submits? What is actually kind of a bug or its current functionality that they might not be aware of? How are we going to handle those types of submissions?
Yeah, so if you think something is a bug, or something is weird in the system, definitely don't wait and submit it as like an enhanced idea. We want to know about that immediately. So go ahead and send that in as a ticket to customer service at dominionpayroll.com, and we'll take a look at that and address that. But any of your ideas, we would love to hear them. You'll submit them to us through a link in the Help Center. If it is something that the system can already do, that's best case scenario. We can teach the client that they can do that. If it's not and it's an add-on service, we can, go that route. Maybe we can't do it, but an API can. So it's just nice to know what you all are looking for, and we'll review from there.
And do you foresee this ideas portal to shape some of the enhancements that iSolved would be considering and rolling out?
We definitely do. I mean, they have other industries and service bureaus that they get input on, but we know our clients best, and we definitely want our clients to feel like they have a voice in this. And we have learned from the past that they do listen and that they do implement some of our changes when we can show cause and show that this is something that many clients across the board are looking for, and they do take our input a little bit more serious. So
that's awesome. Great. Lastly, what do you love the most about your role here, Abby?
I love the people, networking, and I love just finding solutions. I've been here for a while, so I like that I know different areas of the system, and I might think of workarounds, and I like just finding that solution for it.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you for talking with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Joining us now is Kai Evans, our Director of Key Accounts. Welcome, Kai. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Kai, tell us a little bit about your role here at Dominion Payroll.
Thank you so much for asking. I have the wonderful role of managing a team of key account managers that really look to provide the level of efficiency and customer service that we really stand on here at Dominion Payroll. We are really trying to move the narrative of our conversations from one of a reactive posture to one of a consultative, proactive approach. And what we have found is that this is really instrumental in helping our clients navigate the software and the HCM space with efficiency, as well as with a level of comfort that I think is exceptionally important in this role.
Awesome. I want to talk a little bit about an initiative that we rolled out this year to enhance our clients' experience, and that's to open to all of our clients in an industry-specific format. And that's what we're calling the Insight Exchange. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and the background of it?
Perfect. Yeah, I think this is a wonderful initiative. The Insight Exchange really allows for clients and candidly our community internally here at Dominion Payroll to come together, organized by industry, to share and discuss topics of the moment, how to navigate software, any top of mind questions that the industry professionals might have. Really a unique opportunity to deliver on capturing the collective wisdom of the room, which again is industry aligned. I understand, I've been in this role for about a year and a half, that this is an initiative that kicked off some time ago, lost a bit of steam, and I can only imagine now with the pandemic and remote workforces and people wanting and craving to come together, that there really is a strong appetite for this now. And so we've had clients bring it forward to us as an idea. Internally, we've talked about it. I've had the privilege of sitting in one of these exchanges already, and the palpable sense of community and getting stuff done was really refreshing, and I'm excited to move it forward for all of our clients.
And these are a little bit different than other client engagement activities that we do, and that these are specifically designed to be in person. We'll be doing them in our local offices to accommodate that. And it's smaller groups. It's a chance for the smaller group of clients to come together and connect to others in their industry and to network. And it also gives them a chance to kind of build that relationship with us, the DP experts.
Yeah. I think that's exactly right. The one experience that I can speak to anecdotally is the one that happened about a month ago, and I think 5 or 6 clients were represented. We all sat in a horseshoe table. Again, we Dominion Payroll associates, and the clients were scattered around the room, and I think it created a very inviting space that really allowed for deep and rich conversation in a safe environment where there was no judgment. I remember immediately following our time together, we had clients reaching out saying, when are we doing this again? What are the next steps? And I think a lot of that is because of the mood and the intimacy of that setting where everyone felt like they could communicate honestly and openly with one another and pull out takeaways.
And some of the topics that we covered were workforce management, compliance issues, recruiting and onboarding, learning and development. It also gives them an opportunity to learn about our newer products and services that they might be interested in.
Sure.
But it's some of those touchier subjects. And we as Dominion make sure we have our product experts here and those that can address those types of questions for them to ask those questions of.
We HCM, payroll, HR, compliance, legality, taxes, finance, benefits, retirement. This is a constantly evolving market and topic, and where we are today is not where we're going to be tomorrow. And I think that our clients are really interested in where things are going, not only so that they can address the things of today, but they can scaffold and move towards the future. We know in technology, I have a very old iPhone, and I think it's only 2 years old. That is not what they're offering today, and I would say iSolved is very similar. What it was yesterday is not what it's going to be tomorrow, and I think our clients are really hungry to know what's going on there and to voice verbally within our audience of recommendations or opportunities to get better.
Sure. And the format of these sessions, quite literally, they are in a round table for clients to face each other. It's a guided discussion. DP staff will be there to facilitate the discussion, but it's really an arena for the clients to talk to each other and for them to share their best practices and their ideas and their pain points for them to rely on each other.
Yeah, we are there to convene. We are there to interject and complement, to advise where appropriate, but really the power comes from the room of those in attendance. I like to use the phrase user ecosystem. I think it's important that we provide a physical space as well as an intellectual space for us to share ideas and talk about best practices. And to your point, it really is not your typical pressure-packed, how can I show up well? Is that a dumb question? Everything is fair game.
Sure.
And it's been our experience through your facilitation, might I add, that it went very, very well.
Yeah. So how can our clients, if they're interested, get involved in something like this?
Yeah, we need to capture the collective wisdom of all of our folks, and this is an easy way for us to do it. Capturing that collective wisdom is only going to help our clients and is going to help us as an organization. What I would say is, if you have an account manager, please reach out to them if you are interested. If and when you submit tickets to our customer service department, you can do it that way as well. Selfishly, we want more than less. And again, what we will do is we will start to bucket or organize by industry so that we have the ability to go deeper with like professionals that have similar challenges.
And there's no criteria. It's open to all clients according to industry, and just need to come with a willingness to share best practices and communicate with their peers.
Yeah, everyone is invited. We have a wonderful space. We have wonderful spaces throughout our footprint. But yeah, just a willingness to share and to be heard and to maybe be a bit vulnerable. That all creates the special sauce that allows these opportunities to be so rich.
Sure. And our goal is really to have these once a quarter for the different groups. So it's not a huge time commitment, but so valuable.
Yeah. A very easy way, I would say low hanging fruit to understanding what is going on in your industry, providing an opportunity for feedback, and maybe learning a little something along the way, as well as the networking. What we saw at our last event was, I think, something that transcends just looking at things organizationally, but these are people in similar industries doing similar things. And naturally, there's going to be a common thread in those personalities, which is also cool to see because we're convening on that, I think, higher professional level as well.
Sure. Kai, how do you see the Insight Exchange impacting our long-term relationships and improving our services for our clients?
Yeah, because these events are so rich in feedback and in conversation, we start to see things from a number of different levels as we think about benefit. Selfishly, as conveners, we are able to pull people together, provide that community I described in the beginning, and lean into that consultative, proactive partnership, that rich but so elusive partnership that everyone is striving for. And so selfishly, that is the business good for us. As it relates to our clients naturally do not like to send in tickets or express frustration or ask for help. This is a real opportunity for us in that intimate environment, surrounded by people of a similar profession and industry, to safely ask questions that ultimately is going to help them do their work better. And so there is some learning there that I think to be able to facilitate and to be a partner in convening is powerful. And then we do hear recommendations. We can't do all things for all people at all times with our software or maybe even our service model, but this gives our clients a safe and comfortable place to provide feedback that we can then take and voice around the organization. I promise that we will always listen and hear. I can't promise that we always can change, but that is powerful in and of itself as well.
Sure. And Dominion will be as the facilitator, we will also recap the meetings and keep these groups together in distribution lists and send that out after each session.
Yes. And you did a great job in the first go around. I know that as we shared takeaways from that particular meeting, there are action items and things to work on. And so these opportunities are not intended to be a one-hit wonder. They really are, I think, a springboard into further richer communication, relationship development, etc.
Sure. Great. One last question. I think it's pretty obvious. What is it that you love about your role here at Dominion Payroll?
Well, that's a tough one. There are many things that I could share, but it ultimately comes down to two things. It comes down to the people that I work with every day that are behind this fantastic set right now. The person sitting across from me, my team, and the disparate teams across the organization. Really, I feel like I am a part of a team. And then additionally, it's working with our clients. There is something about taking an item or a job like HR that can be a little bit sticky and wonky and challenging sometimes, and helping to connect dots either through our software or through relationships with members of our team to make their lives easier. That is satisfying as well. That's pretty special.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time and sharing your excitement about this new initiative. We're all looking forward to it. So thanks for talking with us today.
And thank you for having me.
Here with me to talk about our training resources is Caitlin Sidlarchek. She's one of our talented learning and development specialists here at Dominion Payroll. Welcome, Caitlin.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
Great. Thanks for coming. Caitlin, we have a plethora of resources for our clients when they need assistance. Can you tell us a little bit about our Client Help Center? How does a client access the Help Center?
The Client Help Center is located off their client landing page. There's a link to the resources page, and they can also access it through direct website URL.
Awesome. Have there been any recent changes or updates made to the Help Center?
Absolutely. The Client Help Center has been revamped recently, and it has upwards of 30 videos and 60 documents to help clients with any issues they may be having in iSolved.
Why would a client visit the Help Center rather than just reach out directly by phone? Does our Help Center empower our clients in finding answers in a better way?
Sure, yeah. The videos and the step-by-step guides in the Help Center will help guide clients through various tasks in iSolved, and they can help them do it immediately rather than waiting for one of our client service reps to help them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are there any specific insights we've gained from client interactions that have guided recent changes in the Help Center?
As we receive questions and tickets through our client services team, we field it as learning and development specialists to help us improve or create documents or videos that can help their experience.
How else can clients contact Dominion Payroll? Are there any new channels or avenues that they can use to reach out to us?
So clients can reach out to client services through the traditional ways of email and phone number, but now they can also use our chat feature on the Client Help Center.
Wow, how can clients find that and interact with the chat feature?
So the chat feature is located on the bottom right-hand side of the screen when they get into the Help Center. They also don't need to necessarily be logged in to access the chat feature.
Great, great. What other types of resources do we have available that are really popular with our clients?
I'd say our webinars and our how-to guides are the most popular. They're very convenient and easy to access at any given time.
Right. How do we keep the content on our website current and relevant?
The resource page is a collaborative effort across many departments here at DP, where we take information and feedback from clients, and then we update the resources as necessary.
Awesome. Could you share some examples of information that clients can access on the Client Help Center?
So clients can access a plethora of information. They can see things like how-to guides on how to process payroll, webinars on how to build accrual plans, and how to edit their time cards.
So really any question they have can be searchable from the Client Help Center. That's awesome. And these resources are updated continuously, I imagine?
Every week, yeah.
Perfect. What are some of the live training opportunities that we offer here at DP that clients can take advantage of?
So every Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m., Andy, one of our other learning and development specialists, offers live webinars. They cover all sorts of topics, including payroll, accruals, onboarding and offboarding, time cards, all sorts of things. They're live. Andy drops a bunch of resources in the chat, and clients can ask questions too during these webinars.
Awesome. And if they can't attend this live training, can they watch the relevant material later?
The recordings are posted in the Help Center every week.
Great, great, great. Is there an opportunity to have more specialized trainings for our clients?
Yep, absolutely. On the resources page, there's a request custom training button where clients can select the button, and it'll bring them to a questionnaire. And then one of the learning and development specialists will curate a special training for 1 to 2 hours with them.
That's awesome. What training formats have proven most effective for our clients, do you think?
I'd say our webinars are probably the most effective. You can join them, of course, and ask as many questions as possible. And then if you can't access them during the live time, you can watch the recordings later on.
Great, great, great. How does your team, the learning and development team, gather client feedback on the training sessions, and does it shape your future offerings?
Absolutely. After every one-on-one session that we have with clients, we do offer them a feedback survey that they can fill out, and we use that data to inform our future trainings. We can also take direct feedback through our learning and development email.
Great. That's a great avenue. And lastly, what do you love the most about your role here at DP?
Well, as a professional educator, I love seeing people's light bulbs turn on and helping people learn. So it's really nice to work with clients and help them empower themselves.
I love that. Very inspiring. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today about our resources here at DP. Hi, we're excited to share some additional great news with y'all about some new initiatives at Dominion today in our marketing department. Today we're joined by Emily Jenkins, our Director of Marketing. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Great. Emily and her team have been instrumental in planning our new slate of ongoing events. Let's dive right in. We've been hosting a series of ongoing events, including webinars, happy hours, and lunch and learns. Could you start by telling us how these evolved and why we decided to add them to our clients' calendar?
Absolutely. So it's been a busy year. We've had, I believe, over 5 or 6 lunch and learns,
Wow.
5 happy hours, maybe even more. We have a couple more coming up that we hope you all can join us later this week. And we have twice a month been hosting webinars for our clients. And we're really just hoping to provide them with more value, more touch points, more opportunity to really engage with us, with other thought leaders in the market, with each other in networking events. So it's been a busy year, but we've had a lot of fun.
It sure has.
Yeah.
It sure has. That's fantastic. Let's talk about the webinars first.
Yes.
How are they structured? What kind of topics can clients expect to learn about in these webinars?
Absolutely. So we kind of range from tapping on our own industry experts here at Dominion Payroll, as well as, finding thought leaders in the industry on different topics to kind of join us for about 30 to 45 minutes twice a month on things that, they're not HR or ISOL specific. They're kind of outside that range. Things like Immigration 101, hiring best practices. We've had great sessions around HR compliance. And so we really try to give relevant and timely topics to our clients and audience in general. They're free. Anybody can come and join and ask questions to our speakers and our hosts. So we encourage everyone to check them out and sign up.
That's great. That sounds like a lot of great, valuable content. And then they can also be accessible afterwards. They're recorded and they're stored on our website for anybody who can't make the actual webinar.
Absolutely. So our DP Discover webinars that we're speaking to here are all free. Anyone can register. Even if you can't attend, please register, because then we send you the recording. And then, like you said, absolutely, people can go to our events page and find all of the previous recordings on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, switching gears to the more social side, happy hours.
Yes.
How do we fit those into the mix, and what can clients expect from the happy hours that we host?
Definitely. So this is a new initiative that was brought to us by our sales team that we've kind of helped facilitate this year. And really, we just want an opportunity to connect with clients, low stress, high fun environment where they can come and have a drink, get some appetizers, network with us, network with each other, and really just spend some quality time getting to know one another, building that relationship, fostering kind of a partnership. And we've had a lot of wonderful partners and, friends come to these events. And so really excited. We get a great turnout. We have them in almost every single office this year. And next year we have a whole schedule built out, and we will be represented in all 8 of our offices.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a big event. And they're so fun. And it just gives everybody an opportunity to just go and meet each other in a casual, relaxed atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Glad
That's
we're
exactly right.
continuing those.
Yeah.
What can you tell us, switching gears to the lunch and learns, what can you tell us about those? What's the format of the lunch and learns, and how are they different than our webinars?
Definitely. So lunch and learns are definitely more suited to in-person experiences, but we do offer them online because we offer such high valuable content during these lunch and learns. We didn't want to leave anybody out. And we've been doing lunch and learns here at Dominion Payroll at a couple of our offices here and there, kind of scattered throughout the year. But this year we put a huge investment in trying to make sure that more offices have that opportunity to have that in-person engagement. And the lunch and learn really is a full hour of jam-packed content. We try to have really high thought leaders come and bring us something new to the table. One of our favorite ones this year was held in Tampa, and we had experts in AI give us all the latest on everything going on in AI, which affects all of us. So it's really, really relevant. We also did a full hour of HR compliance, which was a heavy topic, but it was really relevant. And so Lunch and Learns, come and get a free meal. These are also free. We will keep them free. Come get a free meal, come hang out with us and network a little bit and learn something new and get out of the office for a little while.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great to see this huge mix of educational and social opportunities. How do you envision these events shaping client relationships and engagement with Dominion Payroll?
Yeah, so we kind of take this opportunity to allow them to, stay ahead of industry trends themselves. We really want to be a value add in our partnership to our clients, not just, we do payroll and HR services. We're really here to offer value in more ways. So we want them to be able to stay ahead of industry trends, stay on top of those hot topics. And we're really excited to offer them that value and that opportunity to learn. But then also the social side is being able to connect and get out of the office a little bit, engage with others, build partners and relationships and networking. And so we love that we get to kind of do both with all of our events.
Love it. I love it. Well, thank you. As we wrap up, what's the one thing you'd like our clients to know about events that are coming up?
Yeah, definitely. So we'd love for everyone to join us on all of these. Again, they're always free. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a client or a partner. We're always welcome to meet new people. Please join us. We have an events page where you can always find the latest things that's going on. And then Client Appreciation Week is kind of born of that. It's kind of all of those things in one. And so I hope that everyone takes advantage of all the upcoming webinars this week, joins us for an open house to ask your year-end questions, because we know it's a very challenging time of year, and really take advantage of all the resources that we've worked on to provide.
There's certainly a lot. Lastly, Emily, I'd love to ask, what is it about your role here at Dominion that you love the most?
Oh my gosh, other than doing things like this. So I have an amazing job as the director of marketing. I get to interact with all the different departments and really kind of work with client experiences a lot to try to help engage our clients and work and build those partnerships and provide value. I have an incredible team here at Dominion Payroll, not just my team, but all of the teams here are so great to work with. So I just have the best job. I really do.
Well,
yeah.
It's great to have you. Thank you so much for sharing what we've been doing, new ideas for the future. It's a lot to look forward to.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for your time today. We hope this webinar has been very insightful. We've heard some common themes throughout the segment: partnership, resources, connection. As Director of Client Experience, I'm always looking for ways to enhance our partnership. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Please always feel free to send any suggestions to me directly at clientexperience@dominionpayroll.com. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you. Have a great afternoon, and thanks again for joining us.